Welcome to UBO127, back with you another Raid Shadow Legends video, and we're going to be pulling for the new fusion event for the Summon Rush. 500 per Sacred Shard, 120 for Void, and 20 for each Ancient. Now we're going to go all the way to the Epic, which is almost 5,000 points. So because you have 5 Sacred, you can do the math, and it's 25. I did the math on, I have 17 Voids, that comes up to about 2,000. So that'll put us like right here, and just got to go the rest with Ancient Shards and Mystery Shards. So we're gonna use all our shards today, period. So let's see what we can get. Right now, there is a 10 times for, on the Void, it's Calidnia. I don't think she's really that great, but you know, if we get her, cool, no problem. I would like another Void, to be honest. Now this guy, I would definitely love to get Stultus. He is a damage dealer, one of the best out there. You can see he has the Draco crown on his head to show how bad he is. This guy is amazing. And let's see, here's the AoE. Attacks all enemies 2 times. That's the key. It attacks twice. So the second hit is going to be crazy. Each hit has 50% chance of placing a stun. So he stuns you and he hits you twice. This is crazy. This guy is great. Dragonheart places 60% increased defense on this champion for 3 turns. Attacks all enemies. Has a 75% chance of placing decreased crit damage debuff. So you need accuracy. I'll probably make him without accuracy. I don't need him to debuff the enemy. I just need him to do damage. So if I could add some accuracy, I will. But for the most part, if I get him, I want to put it bim for attack. Was that it? What was his passive? Whenever an enemy attempts to place a weakened debuff, a decreased debuff, or a poison on this champion, you reflects them back to the attacker. Nice. Damage increases by 5% for each debuff on the target. Oh wow. So he does even more damage if you have debuffs on you. So I guess you kind of need to put accuracy on him so he could do that ability. And of course, Lady Kimmy is just amazing. This girl is like the speedster. Attacks one enemy, then attacks the enemy with the highest turn meter. Will attack the same enemy twice if the initial target also has the highest turn meter. The second hit has a 50% chance of decreasing the target's turn meter by 15%. That's the A1. A2 attacks all enemies at a 75% chance of placing 50% decreased accuracy and decreased speed, which is huge. Debuff for 2 turns. Also has 7% chance of decreasing each target's turn meter by 15%. So that's a lot of turn meter reduction. Removes 1 random buff from each enemy and has a 7% chance of placing block buffs. That's right, she does do that. For 2 turns on enemies who had buffs removed. Also fills the turn meter by 15% and places 50% increased accuracy and increased speed and all of this. She's like crazy. Her passive is whenever this champion places debuff on an enemy, also decreases the enemy's turn meter by 5% for each debuff placed. Whenever this champion or an ally receives the debuff, fills this turn. Everything fills a turn meter. She is just crazy, and her speed is 105 to begin with. Man, I would love to get her. So I already have Counter Slicks. I'm gonna go over her, and I already have all these epics. So let's start pulling. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. Nope. Can I get 1 legendary? Can I get 1 legendary, please? Lady Kimmy! Yes! Yes, got Lady Kimmy. Oh man, my My arena team is going to be beautiful. And I'm sure she could be using more than just the arena team. But man, that is awesome. It's very rare you get the 10 times. It's just so hard to get them. But man, that's awesome. If I can get Stalkus, whoever his name is, 2, that'd be great. Okay, so that's all secrets. Now, let's start pulling some voids. There we go. Cardinal. All right, let's keep pulling. Let's do another 10 pull. Legendary. Oh! Yes. DNS the Proud. One of the best nukers in the arena. Oh man, my arena team is gonna be off the chain. Leonidas. All right, Leorius. Ah man. So attacks one enemy 2 times. This is Lion's Twin Claws. Each hit has a 60% chance of placing a decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. Damage increases by 20% if the target has less than 60 HP. Oh my goodness. Rage of the Pride. Attacks all enemies 2 times. Again, here's the double hitter. This champion is immune to stun, freeze, sleep, provoke, fear, true fear, petrification debuffs when this skill is not on cooldown. Attacks all enemies, has an 80% chance of placing a true fear debuff for 1 turn. Before attacking, has an 80% chance of placing a weaken on all enemies for 2 turns. And then his passive is instantly places unkillable on his champion for 1 turn before receiving a fatal hit. Damage increases as this champion's HP decreases by 1% for every 1% of HP loss. So the more damage he takes, the stronger he gets. It's crazy. Oh, I can't believe I got him. That's great. Today has been a unbelievable success. Ooh, that's a new character. I haven't seen her before. Hey, legendary. Who's this? I think I have him already. Attacks one enemy, has 80% chance of stealing 1 random buff from the target. Has 80% chance of placing black buffs debuff for 1 turn on a target with no active buffs. Attacks one enemy 3 times. Will ignore increased defense, shields, block damage. Okay, it's like a sniping shot, pretty much. And then attacks all enemies, has a 70% chance of placing a stun debuff for 1 turn. If ascended, attacks all enemies at a 70% chance of placing a stun debuff for 1 turn and decreases each of the target's turn meter by 50% if the stun debuff is not placed. Oh, so if you get stunned, you're stunned, and if you don't get stunned, you lose your turn meter. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I'll be using him, but okay. And who's this girl? Saran. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 40% chance of placing a poison. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit has 60% chance of placing a weaken. And then upon ascension, she unlocks, attacks all enemies, has 60% chance of placing decreased defense for 2 turns. Okay, she's a decreased defense character. Sweet. Alright, let's see if we can still get Stalkers. Not as legendary. Oh, that's another new one. So I have 4 legendaries today. That's amazing. I think that's the increased resistance guy. Golfred, the Brass Clad, attacks one enemy 2 times. The first hit has a 50% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense for 2 turns. The second hit, 50% chance of placing Provoke. Oh, you can provoke. That's pretty cool. Attacks all enemies, has a 100% chance of placing stun for 1 turn, and places a 60% increased defense on all allies, then removes any decreased defense and weaken from all allies. So he's a partial wipe. Cleanse. Whenever this ally is attacked while under block damage buff placed by this champion, he has a chance of placing stun debuff on the attacker. If the ally is about to get killed by a fatal blow, blocks incoming damage and places block damage on them. Okay, so if he stops himself from dying, he can put the stun on the person that attacked him. Okay. I don't really see much use for him, but okay. I got another legendary. Can't be mad at that. And this will complete the summer rush because now I got everything. Now I just gotta level up for the champion training event. So now I have all these characters that I can level up to get points to get towards the champion training, which I will get started on shortly. So anyway, thank you guys so much for coming out, and please like, comment, subscribe, show love the algorithm, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.